Entrepreneurs Channel TV, we writing Africa's story through enterprise Amazons. We promote women in business. We showcase women in business.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.
Terminal 6 so that we can do our or SS3. Which one? No, 6 is fine. Do what we want you to do. So we're testing your energy all along. So leave your space and meet 3 people. Ask for their names because I'm going to ask you. Now your time starts now, and what it means is that we are watching you and we are grading you. We are watching you and we are grading you. Every single activity we do here is a test. Are we done? So at least we met at least 3 new people. Make sure you do not meet somebody that you knew before. Have you met 3 new people? Yeah, get up and point to them quickly and tell me their names. Mr. John, Mr. Shegun. Automatic. So it means that you are already getting reduction from the marks you have not scored. Okay. So it means at least new people. Because one of the reasons why we are here is also to network. Do you know? I'm seeing new faces that I've never seen before. And after today, when I see you outside, I will greet you, because I've met you, I've known you. Don't worry, why are you rushing? Why are you rushing? If you want, maybe you come. If it's me that maybe you come like this and come and meet, you will not stay on your space. You have to move around. Okay, you know. So one of the reasons why we are here is to network. We are all youth, isn't it? And we have a 100 years old person in our midst. We have anybody that is 100. We have anybody that is 100. So if we don't have anybody that is 100, it means that we are all youth. Because when me I'm 90, I will still be a youth. Yeah. But once you are above 90, you can be, you know, you can say you are now old. But before 90, you are youth. That's my own definition, Abby. Because you can still move around. So we are all youth, and one major thing that we need to succeed is to network with other people, is to collaborate with other people, is to meet other people, because you may not know. There's a saying that says, whatever it is that you need in life, the person that you will link to that person is just two. So it means that if I need, for example, I need Buhari's number, it may just be that I need to have her number, and then she will need to link me to our cousin that works in Abuja in Aso Rock. But I may not know. So if I don't get her own number, I won't be able to link up to our cousin that is in Abuja that I need to get the link from. Do you get that? So please, as we go along, let's try as much as possible to meet others, learn what they are doing. Because now, all of us that are here, we are here to learn ways to wealth, but we are all doing one or two things. And so that one or two things that you are doing, you will need it here too. So it's not as if you're going to leave that one or two things that you're doing by the side, learn ways to wealth and go with it. No. You will learn ways to wealth, then you will drop all those things that you have learned. You will drop it with us too, so that we can also learn from you, benefit from you. And then when we need something, we will know that you have it. All of us that are here now, for anything that you may need, everybody that has it are here. Tailor, fashion designing, food. Do you get? Somebody here is doing one thing that you may need or you will need for, I can even say, for the rest of your life. Because I can see people from UCH here. They're wearing a t-shirt from UCH. So maybe at least if I need medical care or whatever, it's got me. If I need bags, and I know that my sister here got me. I know of so many people here that are doing one or two things, and I know that if I need it, they will get me. Somebody's asking me for my name. Please, who knows my name? Let's start from there. Okay. Okay, my name is Jumoke Olowookere. I hope that is not my phone ringing. You have to pick it to version. Okay, my name is Jumoke Olowookere. I was born in the city of Ibadan. That's 41 years ago. I did primary school in Ibadan, secondary school in Ibadan, University of Ibadan, first degree, University of Ibadan, second degree. I served in Ibadan. I met my husband in Ibadan. We got married in Ibadan. I gave birth to 4 children in Ibadan. Now I built a house in Ibadan. And I have so many lands also in Ibadan. So, and I'm not from Ibadan. My parents are from Abeokuta, both of them. But they left Abeokuta and came to Ibadan, and both of them was living here, and they gave birth to Jumoke here, and they lived all their life here. So Ibadan is the only home that I've known. So I will be a governor in Ibadan one day, because everything that I've ever done, I did it in Ibadan. Everything. I travel, but I keep coming back to Ibadan. And anytime I go out of Ibadan, it's like something is drawing, like a magnet. It's pulling me back. Welcome. We have one of our partners coming in, DSI Gates. They made this happen. We're going to be doing introduction of the people that made this happen as we go along. You know, so everything that I've ever done, I did it in Ibadan. So Ibadan is very dear to my heart. If everybody is saying anything about any other place, before I would think of any other place, I would think of Ibadan first. And it affected me so much that up till last year, I didn't even get international passport. Every member of my family, they always travel abroad. They always want to travel. My sister that is even after me, she says she can't do anything out of anywhere until she travels. Now she's in the UK. Everybody in my family, they are all traveling. But me, I never bothered. I didn't even think about it. When everybody around me is running around trying to get passport, I'm like, what do I need it for? I'm not planning to travel. I don't know why, but it was that bad. Until last year that they forced me, okay, even if you're not traveling, shall go and get international passport. Let's know that you are at least a citizen of Nigeria. You know, so anything that will benefit Ibadan, or that will empower us in Ibadan, or that will change the narratives, because we have the capacity and the power to change the narratives. If you come here now and you tell me something about her, I won't take what you told me about her. I will experience her. so that whatever I see that she is, I will see it by myself. Because it's possible that you are biased, it's possible that you don't like her, it's possible that you are just trying to block her. So even if you tell me anything about anybody, I won't take it serious until that person does it to me. And even if that person does it to me, I may still give the person a little bit room, saying, oh, maybe she was in a bad mood, maybe something. I will still try and give reasons. It is when you start doing it over and over that okay, now so you be okay, then I will now know what to do with you. So we are here to learn, but we are not just here to learn. We are actually here to impact. We are actually here to start a movement. Now, there are some list of criteria that we listed out. The other criteria I will be giving you as we go along. This training is in different parts, is in multiple fold. So, as we are going along, I will try and unravel it to you. You can take it small or you can take it big. Whether you take it small or you take it big, it depends on you, and however you take it will determine how much you will benefit from it. 2 years ago, 10 years ago, I stumbled on recycled art. I started asking questions. That year, I gave birth to twins, and so I was at home on maternity leave. I was an executive secretary in a big company here in Ibadan, and so I was at home on maternity leave, and for the first time, I noticed the amount of waste that I was generating in my house. That is, I'll go to the supermarket, get some things, then I'll come back home, use that thing, and it will generate more waste. And so, I was having issues with waste and what to do with it. That was 10 years ago. I started asking questions. Why do I have to throw this in the bin? Why must I finish using this and that is the end of it? Why can't I do something else with it? I started asking that question. Nobody could answer it. Along the line, I started selling books because one thing I love so much is reading. So a friend of mine said, when I was bored with my job, I'm looking for another source of income. He said, what do you like doing? I said, I like reading. And so he said, if you like reading, then why don't you start selling books? And I'm like, wow, that's a good one. It means that I'm going to have an unending stock of books, because every book I want to sell, I will have finished reading it before I even sell it. So I started selling books. Mobile. I had a space bros then, so I would load all the books in there. I'll go to Lagos, get the books, and then load them in my boots, and then I will take it around. One day I went to Lagos to get the material, and I got to a particular section in the store, and I saw some art books. And I didn't notice it before, but later I came back and I picked one. And the one I picked, I opened it and I started seeing different ideas. I think the title of the book was $1 Craft or something. And I started seeing things I can do with buttons, things I can do with eggshells. And I'm like, then I checked the price. It was like around 4,500 or 5,000 naira or so. That for me then was a lot of money, because the book I'm even selling, welcome, we have more DSI Gates team here. They made this happen. I'm going to be introducing them as the days go by. We also have Uniplan here. A lot of people made this happen actually. I couldn't have done this alone. So I picked the book up, I checked the price, I realized that I couldn't afford the price, so I dropped the book. But I couldn't take my mind off that book. So after I read that I struggled, I headed up getting the book. I paid for it. So other books that I needed to get that they had to suffer for it. And immediately I finished paying for the book, I couldn't take my mind off what I saw in the book. So I was coming all the way from Lagos to Ibadan. I didn't drop it. I was voraciously consuming the content of the book. I got back to Ibadan. I couldn't contain myself. I started practicing. And then one thing I realized that was that each of the design that they gave me in that book, most of the materials that they put in that book, we don't have them in Nigeria. But as I'm looking at the material, I'm immediately, the Holy Spirit is giving me of an alternative that we have around in Nigeria. I saw one of the material, they said mulberry paper. I said, what is mulberry paper? Paper has a name. Mulberry paper. What's mulberry paper? But immediately I saw the picture of the mulberry paper, I was like, this looks like stay that tailors used to do fabric. So, I was getting alternatives of what I needed for the material. And that was how it started. I did so many things with all the waste that I was having issues with. And then I started taking it around schools in Ibadan. I went to almost 10 schools. Once I get there, I will pack. I will bring out the box that have all those things. I will display them on the table. And everybody will be like, wow, this is eggs now. This is a box now. They'll be pointing out the waste material that I've used. This is beautiful. Oh. Where did you study? I'm like, UI. They said, no. As in, university abroad. I'm like, I've never been anywhere. I've just been in Ibadan. And so I'll tell them, I want to come to your school. I want to take the students once a week. And this is how much I want to collect. And then said, oh, people will get back to you. And then the woman, nobody has gotten back to me. So I didn't give up. I was like, everybody needs to know this. Children need to know this, because I know what the kids in my children's school are doing. I know that they need to be more engaged. I know that most of the time when they come up from school, they just sit down in front of TV and that's the only thing they do. They have to know what they can do with their time so that it will keep them busy, and then it will reduce the vices they are introduced to. So luckily for me at that time, I was living inside Bodija, and my house was in 1 acre. My house was on a 1 acre land, so I have like almost this size of space around my building. So I said, why not? I have space. So I did flyers. I rented tents for 2 weeks. At the end of the day, you see how much basic that I incurred at the end of the term, at the end of the 2 weeks. But I didn't bother about the money I needed to pay. I was happy. Why? Because we had over 33 children that turned up for 2 weeks. During the time we were doing that training, some of the parents will come and they won't go. They came to come and pick their children, then they will become a student. They start putting their hands in paper, putting their hands in this. I remember we used to do this when we were in school. I remember we used to do this when I was in HIC, and then they started remembering all the things they've done. And I'm like, so why are we not passing the information over? Why are we not sending the information? And then another thing I realized was that many of the students that I met didn't have any other idea about life except maths, English, and the subject they do in school. They don't have any life skills. They don't know how a wedu grows. They've never seen pawpaw. They've never seen coconut. They've never seen corn being harvested. They've never seen yam. And I had a farm just by my flat. So I will plan it. I will do a lot of things that they will come and harvest, or they will come and plant. And then when they come, they will adopt a particular plant. And that was how it started. So 10 years ago, we started doing the camp. And children would come. Along the line, one of the parents that brought one of our daughter thought that the daughter is not going to stay. But at the end of the day, the daughter didn't want to go. So she said, there must be something in you. Come to my school. And that was how she introduced me to Ibadan International School. I've never been there before. I didn't even know that kind of school is in Ibadan here. I got there. I had 3 white women were in my interview panel. I wasn't planning to take up the job because by that time I had collected form for Nigerian Army. I wanted to join Nigerian Army. So when they called me for the interview, I was just trying to humor the woman so that I would not just say no. So I did the interview. At the interview, I told them I don't have any art theory knowledge because I never did art in any school. I only know practical. I don't know the art theory. I don't know the primary colors or secondary colors. I don't know all the Ugo, all the big names in arts. I told them at the interview. And they said, no problem, we see what you can do already. It's the practical side we want. Our kids don't do exam, blah, blah, blah. So you can take them. And I said, one thing is that I'm a very fast learner. Whatever theory you want me to teach the children, I will just read it myself and then teach them. He said, no problem, we've seen what you can do. That was how I became an art teacher. Let's go. I did special education on French, first degree. Nothing related to art. I did counseling psychology, second degree. Nothing related to art, and I became an art teacher. And not just in any other place, but in an international school. I was teaching white kids, teaching black kids, like that. And I was there for 5 years. But by third year, I was tired, I was bored already. I wanted to do something different. I managed to 5th year when I left. And by the time I left, I was on my own. I started my own business. I love entrepreneur. By then, I realized that I didn't want to work for anybody. I want to do my own thing so that I can reach out to more people. I can manage my time by myself. By the time I was living there after 5 years, I started my own company. I've done different things. I remember then every summer I used to learn a new skill. And I'm talking about any form. There was a time I went to go and do greeting card. There was a time I did the beads and wire work. I did makeup. I did gele. Every holiday I put a target. Whether I have the money or not, I will save. If I don't have, I will go and ask them, can I work for 3 months? And then I will pay it instrumental. And most of the people that have learned from, they are younger than me. But I'll go back, I'll go down, I'll go and learn it. I didn't know why I was doing that, but I knew that there was a test in me that I wanted to do a lot of things. So I was learning, and so by the time I was starting my own, and then 2 years ago I thought of, oh, I'm going to be 40. I don't want to do party. I don't want to do party at all. So how can I celebrate my birthday? And then that idea just dropped, that I can go to 40 public schools. By then I had left international school, and I knew how much we spend on art materials. If we resume school and I give them a list of 100,000 naira material that I wanted to buy, they'll give me the cash, apart from the one they imported. And I realized that public primary school, they're no more doing art. They've removed art and turned it into CCA, cultural and creative art. The homeroom teacher that will just come and stand in front of them, open one textbook that they did in 1960, and they'll just read one chapter, they write it down, and that's the whole art that they do. No practical, no nothing. And then I also realized that they don't have playground, and then I discovered that we have a lot of waste around. And so that idea dropped in my heart. Why don't you use the knowledge you have to convert waste into different forms of things, teach it to these children, and give them that opportunity, even if it's just a day of a practical art experience. And that was how the PP40 initiative started. We were able to go to 40 public schools in all the local governments of Ibadan, and we were able to reach out to over 16,000 students and over 2,500 teachers. If you know what my eyes went through in that 13 months, but I survived it, and that also tells me that there's nothing that you want to do that you cannot do. The only reason why you will not be able to do it is if you give up on yourself. Because many times in that process, I wanted to give up. You know, when you have worked all day and there's no food for you to eat, and you're going back home, you are thirsty, there's even no money to buy water, and you are going home again, your fuel finished in the car. Why? Because you have used all the money to buy paint. Those were the experiences I had for the first 20 school. But by 21st school, GT Bank heard about what we were doing, came on board and sponsored us. We did a bigger project in 21st school, and then we won other grants. We won the grant in the US. It's an art school that doesn't know us. We sent in the application, we won the grant. We also won another grant from Canada, and that was how it became easier. But if I had given up 20th school, I'm talking about the number 1 to number 20, no form of help. And then from 20th to 40th, things turn around. So I'm telling us that whatever you decide to do with this or with anything in your life, you can achieve it, no matter how big it looks. Because that looked very big at that time that I was starting, but I knew it was possible because I knew that the person that gave me that idea is capable. It's possible for me. Now, why are we here? When I finished the PP40 project, I should have gone to bed now and go and rest and say, okay, I'm done. But I couldn't stop. It's like they've set me in motion, and somebody has put you know this fire that they put in rockets. You know, once they the rocket can't stop, it's just be going pro. That was how I was. I couldn't stop. I was seeing more problems, and I was standing in gap to be the solution. I started seeing more children out of school. I started seeing children not engaged during the holidays. Last year I noticed immediately, I wasn't even done with PP40. When I realized that, I started seeing different summer. I usually don't do summer camps because I have like 4 or 5 friends that does different programs during summer, and I'm the one that takes the arts and craft in their own camp. So I don't do any personal training in summer. I help my other friends to do their own training. But last year I noticed that a lot of summer camps were springing up, and I didn't see anyone in the public school. You will ask, why am I particular? I'm always very particular about public school children. Why? Because I feel that they are at a disadvantage. The private school students, anyhow, one child, they will have swing in their school. Anyhow, somebody, they shall buy paint material. But public school students, who cares? Even the maths and English that they are supposed to be doing normally, nobody is buying any resources, no teaching aids. Go to the school and see what they, even chair, wahala. Some of the schools don't have proper chairs and tables to sit down on. And the same children that are in that place, the same life, the same head, the same twice, 2 mouths, 2 everything at one. Sorry, one foot. You know, that they have is the same thing that the private school children have. They are just privileged to be born in a home that they can afford to pay for their school. So who is thinking about those children? And there are more. When we were going around, Ibadan has 11 local governments. I'm giving you all this background info so that if you are in, you will know you are in. If you are not going to be in, you will know that you are not in. So that you know the picture from the beginning. You are not here just to learn ways to wait in 2 days and go. There's a lot of criteria lined up. That doesn't stop what we're going to teach you. But if you want to gain more from it, then you will learn from what I'm trying to tell you about. So I'm like, who is taking care of these public school students? In Ibadan alone, we have 11 local governments. So put it down, 11. one local government in Ibadan has 124 primary school. Yeah, some of them have 97, some have 104, some have 127 in each of the local governments. Now, each of those schools that you see, in each of those local governments, they have, some of them have school 1, school 2, school 3. Some have school 1, school 2. Some have school 1, school 2, school 3, school 4, school 5, school 6, school 7, school 8. There was a school we went to in Onoara, Oluloyo. They are school 1 to school 8 with different headmasters and teachers and students under one roof. So let's say an average of 500 children in each of the primary school, and we have at least 120 average, or let's say we have 100 average in each local government. So 500 times 100 times 11. That is the amount of primary school alone. Now the danger is that even the secondary school are facing the same issue. Why? Because the primary graduated from primary and went to secondary, and they were not, many of them have never used crayon before in their life. Sometimes when we are in a school that has a secondary school beside it, the secondary students will bombard us because they've never seen what we were doing. So they will come and they will bombard us. So it means that if we want to do the motivation to secondary school, you know that we're in trouble. Now, holiday is coming. They will leave school end of July, and they won't come back until September. And nobody is doing any plan. Nobody have any plan for them. They cannot afford any summer camp around because all the summer camp they are collecting money, isn't it? So what we are saying is that the children in our Ibadan alone, let's not talk about out of Ibadan, will be roaming and not gainfully engaged for that 2 months. That's a lot of problem, isn't it? So last year, I decided to do a summer camp free of charge for Moniya community. I invited the schools that are around, and I sent letters to people to sponsor it. We're supposed to start 1 week after they finished school, so that they will use the 1 week to settle the house, do all the chores they need to do with their parents, and then by the second week they will start. So the second week, we're supposed to start the second week. So that the Friday to the day we're supposed to start on Monday. All the partners that were supposed to send in the money that we will need to do it, called and said, can we postpone? The letters have not yet gotten to where it's supposed to get to. They will not be able to sponsor. And I'm like, the kids are on Monday to Friday, and we're giving snacks and water. I nearly died, but I did not die. I survived it. And so this year I said I wasn't going to do summer camp. And again, that idea came that instead of them coming free, they don't have cash, but there's something they have, and that is waste. Because everybody have waste around them, isn't it? So instead of them coming empty-handed or coming free, they can come in with waste. If they come in with waste, that way we will be able to generate resources that we can resell. Because we have to sell this way. It's very cheap that they buy it, but it's something. They buy 1 kilogram of waste plastic bottle at 10 naira. And it takes like 50 bottles to make 1 kilogram. Isn't it? But if you upcycle it, if you sell it as it is, and I just measure it and I put it under scale, I will get 50. Will give me 1 kilogram. And if I want to sell it to somebody that is recycling, they will collect it at 10 naira or max of 15 naira per that 1 kilogram. But if I upcycle it and I turn it into this, at least if I'm very nice, I'll sell this at 3,000 naira. Isn't it? So let's say I use 12 bottles or 14 bottles to do this. You know it's not even up to 1 kilo. Because 1 kilo is 50 pieces. And they will buy it at how much? 10 naira or 15 naira. So if I had other materials to it and gave it another life and I sell it 3,000 naira, does it make sense? So if I can teach the children, instead of them selling it, now there are 2 ways to waste. If you finish using it in your house, you throw it in the dustbin, then from the dustbin it gets to the landfill. You know, it has changed life. But if you finish using it in your house and you did not throw it into the dustbin, it will stay clean and it will be reusable, isn't it? That means you can upcycle it. Because the materials, the waste materials you can upcycle are the ones that have not gotten to the landfills. Once they get to the landfill, then you can only recycle them. It means that you have to break them down and convert them to something else. But if you want to upcycle, so that means we'll get to that question where somebody will ask, what's the difference between recycling and upcycling? So when you ask me, I will answer you. So, are we making progress? Are we getting something? Now, so the reason why we are here is that we are going to together reach out to 10,000 children in Ibadan this summer. Yeah. We are going to together go to 10 communities together in this Ibadan this summer, August, and engage them with activities, things that they don't need machine. They don't need 1 million naira to rent a space, get a machine before they can start. With ordinary scissors and some little bit of glue, some little bit of fabrics, they can create something. We want a picture now at African Creative. Okay, let me go back a little bit. I have a social enterprise company that we call African Creative Hub. That's the name of our company. It's a social enterprise. It's not an NGO, but most of the time we even spend more than our profit on social work, reaching out to the communities. So it means that if we do a training like this, for example, and we charge whoever calls us 1 million naira, if we collect 1 million naira, we buy material 500,000 naira for the project. How much is our profit? 500,000. Then the following week we did a project and we spent 1 million. Have we made progress? That means it's a social enterprise. I'm not starting that company because I want to make profit. I have other business. I sell land. I'm an abuleshu. I sell land. I build houses for people. I make money. You call me, I build your house. I charge you. You pay me my money. I waka. Do you understand? So I have other ventures that I use to make money. African Creative Hub is a limited liability company, but it's a social enterprise. It means that we are focused on reaching out and involving and engaging our community. So most of the profits we make, we put it back in the community. So sometimes we always need partners that will partner with us because we are always biting more than we can chew. Did you get that logic? We are always biting more than we can chew. We don't stay on our lane. Why? Because we know that we have a very big God and we can do big things. So we are supposed to we're going to 10 communities. At African Creative Hub, we have just one simple mission and vision combined together. And what is it? A sustainable world without waste. So you can put that down because that's what we're going to be doing. Our mission and vision statement at African Creative Hub is to create a sustainable world without waste. So let's ask ourselves, do you think that is possible? Or we are beating more than we can chew again? Is it possible for us to have a sustainable world without waste? How? How can that be possible? I need somebody to answer. How is that possible for us to create a sustainable world without waste?
You have to upcycle their waste.
Everybody. I like that definition. Everybody. Because if she is doing it and you're not doing it, have we created a sustainable world without waste?
But maybe waste generate. We should have an idea of what you can do.
What you can do with it. They are all very correct. Now, for us to be able to achieve a sustainable world without waste, you need a 5R and a U. 5R, I don't know how to pronounce R, so manage it like that. R. In fact, it was because I took some water when I was small in Lagos. That was why when I came back I could not pronounce R. So we have our 5 R's and a U, and we believe that with these 5 R's and a U we can achieve it. And our 5 R's and a U are reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse, repair, and upcycle. So reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse, repair, and upcycle. So with these 5 R's and a U, we can achieve it. So it means that, for example, you must reduce waste generally. There are some things you can say no to, and that's when you refuse it. There are some things that is poor that you can repair. You don't have to buy another one. We have different categories of waste. We have the e-waste, we have the food waste that we call organic. We have all sorts. So for example, my freezer is spoiled. It can be repaired. Why do I need to go and buy another one? If I buy another one, that one that is spoiled, where am I going to put it? Do you get? The problem is not because I don't have the money to buy another one. But the thing I should ask myself is that when I'm done with that old one, where do I put it? So I will pack it, I'll give it to a fridge repairer. The fridge repairer will take it and throw it into the landfill. And then from the landfill it will get to the oceans. Now there's a prediction. If you look at all these things that we put here, when we will have a breaking session whereby you go around and just look around some of the facts that we've seen. There's a prediction that says that by 2050 there will be more plastics in the ocean than fishes. By 2050. That's how many years time? 31 years. Because if we keep doing what we are doing now, by 2050 there won't be any fish in the ocean again. Because they will have finished eating all the nylon and all the plastics. The nylon and plastic will come back to our table as microplastics because they will not biodegrade. One bottle like this, it takes 450 years before it can biodegrade. That is, if I take this and I bury it inside this soil now, 100 years and if I open that soil, I will still find it there. Oh my stand. You just be sharing and staring at me. It will not biodegrade because it doesn't have the capacity to biodegrade. But if I take banana peel and I finish eating my banana peel and I put it down, how many months? Konipa now. So all these things that do not biodegrade normally that we keep using, we must look at how we can reduce it. And so that's why I say we are not here to just learn and go. We are here to start a movement. All of us, you are here now. Which area are you living? Airport Alakia. The last time I've been at Alakia, where I lived at Alakia was when I was in secondary school. Because I went to Holy Trinity Grammar School at Adegbayi. So that road was my route then. But since that time I have not been there. But she is there. And at least you know 500 people in Alakia that I don't know. So if you live here and you take this message to Alakia, you can reach out to 500 people that are in Alakia. I don't have to be there anymore, isn't it? Is that not it? So that is the way we can reach out to the world. You're not here to just learn and go back and throw it in the pillow like every other thing that you have learned. No. Now, criteria. Let me just quickly give you a breakdown of the criteria. This is a waste to well training and it's a certificate course. Normally it's supposed to be 6 months. But what we are going to do with your team that you are here today is we will do a practical session 2 days. So write it down. For you to get certified, you will do 2 days practical that we're going to do here. Two days that you're going to do here, you must start and finish with us. When you are done, before you are done, we will draw out a list. We are going to 10 communities in summer. That is August 1 to August 29. You will pick the dates. The dates are listed there. You will pick a date. You will pick 5 dates out of those 10 dates and you must attend. We are going to 10 communities. You must attend 5 minimum. You can attend the 10, but minimum you must attend 5. So you will check the date and see the one that is. We can give you free hand to pick. But if you pick free hand and everybody pick the same thing, we can scatter it and give you the date. Because if 5 people are going, all of 5 people are going to Mokola, and we don't have anybody going to Moniya, we are in trouble, aren't we? So we will give you the free hand first. We'll give you a sheet of paper. You go to the registration table. You will check the date and the venues, and you will pick 5 that you like. You write your name with it to submit, because we use it to draw the schedule. So part of the things you will do as a criteria is you will do the 2 days training. You will come to 5 days of the summer camp. You must follow the Instagram handle of all our sponsors: Uniplan, ACH, DSI Gates, Race Course, Charity Case for Baby, and 1112 Foundation. You must follow all the social media handle. That's part of the criteria. Because anybody where you put money down, we must give them follower now, Abi. That's what it be. And the reason why you are even following them is not for them to have follower. It's for you also to be informed. Because all these partners that we are partnered with, they are doing great things. They are doing different. Last week, DSI Gate and DIO did free training here for over 250 people. If you see the things they learned, if you miss it, you miss. Sure you get. So opportunities are coming every point, and you don't know the one that will work. Somebody, the Bible says, cast your bread upon many waters. But you don't know the one that will come back and get you blessed. We may think we are going to be in Ibadan for the next 2 years. What if something happened and you left Ibadan 2 years time, and then you get to somewhere and it is one thing that you learned here or somewhere else that now became Otaki Gunle, chief cornerstone. Do you get what I'm saying? So just be open-minded and keep learning. Another criteria that you must serve. We have 2 major projects. in town between now. Don't worry, all these criteria will end August 29th. Because so we will only squeeze you till August 29th. After August 29th, you will get your certificate. You are free. You will do freedom, but you will bring and creator. How did they do freedom in Ibadan? Chebi? No more freedom. Come to my money. I say money. Come to the rural area. Come and say they do freedom there. You think the way you are doing in Bodija and Oluyole is where they do freedom? Freedom early morning 7 a.m. You will bring Gogono, Wagwasadoga, àti mineral. Ọ̀gá máa kọ́kọ́ fi yẹn tẹ́nu, ó máa wá fomi yẹn ló máa ń. Àdúrà yẹn wá lọ straight. So 29th August, all of you will bring pounded yam to my house in Moniya. I will eat pounded yam and I will bless you. 29th, we are going to give you the certificate. But before 29th, we have 2 major projects in also this Ibadan. But one is in Ibadan, one is in Oyo State. One is in Moniya, one is in Arikori, Oyo. You must attend. We want to do a building with plastic bottles. Those 2 projects. We are going to be doing buildings, classrooms with plastic bottles. You must be part. If you can't go to the 2, you must go to 1. But we will love it for you to go, because you will learn. If you learn how to do it and you go to your village and you go and do it, you become a star there. Abi, whatever knowledge you learn, you will not drop it for us when we are going. Abi, will you drop it for us? You won't. On the 29th is the last day of the summer camp. So at that day, that is where your certificate will be awarded. At that venue. The venue is Bodija. The school is Bodija. Methodist primary school that is inside Cable. That's the last school we're going to. And it's August 29th. It means that everybody must be at that one for the certificate. Did you get that? So we can't say that you should put that one as your number 5. That one can be number 6. I'm going to be telling you other criteria as we go along. But let's keep it at that. So, very soon we're going to start the practicals. But, do we have any question? Let's start from there. Does anybody have any question I want to ask me? It's in between now and August. I'll give you the date. You know the date must not. Different forms of waste. Plastic bottle, tires, all forms, anything. Paper, any form of waste. We also, part of the criteria, you must visit the waste museum and do at least a 1-day project there, because there's so many things to do there. It's still under construction. So part of your criteria between now and August, you must visit at least. You must do 1 day that you will put down in that place. Then we also have job opportunities for interns at our company. Our internship program is 6 months. At the end of 6 months, you get certified. That's something separate. By that 6 months, we will have taught you everything that we know, and then we will have collected all the things that you know too, because it's 2 ways. So it means that you are going to know everything, all the products. Some of the things we are going to teach you today are not all that we do. We have other things that we do. But if you intern with us in 6 months, you will know almost everything that we know now, except maybe the ones that we learn later. You will know it, and at the end of 6 months, you get a certificate of completion. That one is different from the one you are going to get for this 1 month, because 1 month and 6 month training is different now. So if you are interested in that internship, you are available, you are ready, you are available now. You can work 5 days a week minimum, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. minimum. You can do that now. You are available. You will put down your name with my right hand man here, Mr. Victor. We'll give you a sheet. You put down your name now. It means that you are ready to intern. Not that when you are doing a particular project, you will not be available, you are coming back next month. No. If you are available, you are not doing anything, and you can intern, you can put down your name. So, are we good? Okay. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Walk around, get up, walk around, check the dates, and put it down. Yes, he has a question. Then what we're here to do is ending when? August 29. So it means that once we are done with the training in 2 days, from today, tomorrow, we are supposed to go to some of the schools and some of the communities. We will put 2 banners in each of the communities. That's part of what we're going to do together. We have your numbers. We're going to create a group so that everybody knows what everybody needs to do, and then we'll know who is available to go where. But that's part of the things we need to do. We have to visit all the communities that we are going to Put banners, minimum 2 in each of the community, one at the venue, one in a central place in the community. And also visit other schools that are around, at least 5 or 10 schools around the venue. All these venues are primary school, so we need to visit secondary school because the age range is age 7 to age 18. So it means that secondary school students can come. So if, for example, we're using this particular school, we will visit like 5 other 10 other schools around there, primary, secondary, public, private. Because another platform we are trying to also do is to bring private and public school students together in the same forum. Private school will do program, they will invite private school. Public will do, they invite public. There's no program that is bringing them together. We must bring them together now. So that the private school students will know that public students too exist, they are human beings and they are talented. Then public school to school will know that, oh, I'm good after all. They are not better than me after all. We need to create that platform. So we are also like a bridge. So like that, last week I went to Akobo. I went to Valencia College. I told them about the training and I told them that there's a center close to them. Many of the children are planning to come. So it's not only private and public school students that we're inviting. Every private or public school that is around that place, we will go to them and tell them and invite them. Because it's just one day per each community. So please put that down as part of the criteria. We'll visit the schools, visit the communities, just between now and that time. We'll visit and yeah, some are vacations, but some have been postponed to next week because they have not done the exam. Primary school students have not started exam. I think they should start today. They are having issues with their exam paper, so they have not started. So it's possible that they extend to next week. But anyhow, this week we'll still have a lot of work to do. So please put it down. So we can rise up now. Let's just rise up, walk around, meet other people, stretch your legs because we're going straight to the second session. Check the timetables, pick the dates that you want, 5 days that you want. Put it down on a sheet, write your name on it, and drop it. Can I have a box or a paper that we can drop it with? So we're supposed to go to all the local government, but let's just see how these 10 local governments that we're going to can work. Well done, ma'am. What's your name? And then just walk around also and look at some of the inscriptions that we have on some of these banners. Try and read them. Try and make a note. Walk around. We have some banners around. If some of people here, you can go and look at the banner. You can go and look at the banner so that when they are done, you come back. Look at the banners. Let's go around and look at the banners. Go around and look at the banners. There you can. But you have to drop the names of the ones you can attend. You will pick 5. Yes, we're opening it today. We are finishing 2 today. Tomorrow 2. By 2 we can. Anything we do, you can do at 2.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, Africa's first gender-based television service. Yes! At Entrepreneurs Channel TV, our primary responsibility is promoting women entrepreneurs in West African countries. We also support women's well-being, share women's knowledge on a variety of subjects and topics, passions and opinions. Entrepreneurs Channel TV is on Intelsat 20. Our satellite coverage is within Africa, Europe, Middle East, Asia, North and South America. Opportunities abound for women-owned micro to small businesses, corporate bodies and organizations, and also government parastatals. For inquiries and advert placements, contact 0705 5053 843. Entrepreneurs Channel TV, rewriting Africa's story through enterprise Amazons.
may be fine, but my heart is close to you. I'm in love with you. It's got me hard to prove. Don't be scared, me I know the bubble. Cause I'm deeply into you, girl. I'm in love with you. Can you feel my heartbeat? Can you even realize how amazing you are to me, girl? I didn't like this love that blow my mind away.
We come back and sit down.
I love you so much, are you dancing? Say if you wanna get down on it, I flip close away, I flip my money. From Naira to Ras, Naira to Pass, I'm killing the beats, I'm digging the ground. People the best cause they want to dance, they want to feel the groove and the bounce. I meet them, make them, they act like they dance. I spit fire when I open my mouth. Killing the beats, I'm digging the ground. People the best cause they want to dance, they want to feel the groove and the bounce. I meet them, make them, they riot. They riot. Apa ya mi? Apa ya mi? Where's apa ya mi?
So if you want to drop your schedule, make sure you put your name on it and the number of days. Let's come back to that. So we hope that everybody has gotten the list of bring out your phones and take a selfie, and then you upload on Instagram right away, or Twitter, or whatever. Let's go. 1 minute quickly. Bring out your phone, take a selfie with people sitting down beside you, and chat and put it down. Waste to wealth on PP40. You hashtag PP40 waste to playground. You hashtag waste to wealth. You hashtag DSI gate. Don't just take only you. Make sure you take other people with you. Uncle that is taking himself. But I don't say. Don't just take yourself. So let's do that quickly. You know we're going to be following up all this trend, and that's part of the criteria. We have to let it trend. All of you that are using Twitter, please put it on Twitter. Waste to wealth, PP40 waste to playground, 250 youth. We are supposed to be 250. See all the Okolako, we call 250. Over 250 people registered. Some of them were saying, is it Ibadan? We have a lot of people that registered from Lagos. Last time they were still sending me message. Is hashtag PP40 waste to playground, hashtag waste to wealth, then hashtag creative eco summer camp, hashtag PP40 waste to playground, hashtag PP40 waste to playground, hashtag my DSI gate. Help me write all the hashtag down and press ready. Hashtag Uniplan integrated services, hashtag EET foundation. I want to check out what been here. Don't worry, they will write it out for us. But let's take the pictures now and then start trending it. Put it on your Instagram, post it right now. Let me take my own. I say better about that. We're going to do this twice. This is like the before. Then when we are done, we do another one. Then you share your experience with it. So, okay. You want to join me? I'm coming. Oh yeah. Who is joining me? Okay, right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me get another one. Hashtag USIK. Okay. Let's wait. Just get a book closer. Yeah. Okay. Let me move on there. My DSI gate. Hashtag PP40 waste van. Okay, the last set here. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's. Yeah, we have it right here. Okay. So let's trend. Let's see the contact. 2 seconds. The hashtag my DSI gate. PP40 waste city. Creative Echo Camp. Creative Echo Summer Camp. Master.
Hello, okay. Yeah. Waste to wealth. So these are the hashtags. Waste to wealth. My DSI gate. Uniplan Integrated Services. We also have some of our media partners that are on their way. Galaxy Television is coming. AIT is coming. Wells Radio is coming. We have entrepreneurs network that are here already. Hashtag. What's your Instagram handle? Entrepreneurs Channels TV. They are here already. So you will be seeing yourself. You'll be trending everywhere. We are still expecting AIT. We're expecting Galaxy Television. We're expecting 32 FM. And we also have one celebrity that is supposed to come. Let's hope he comes. When he comes, we will talk about him. So that we don't announce him and he go and disappoint us. Celebrity has the way of disappointing somebody. Okay, so hashtags right here. Let me call the hashtags out. Put Galaxy TV, put AIT, you can hashtag AIT, hashtag Galaxy TV, you can hashtag EET Foundation, you can hashtag 32 FM, CC, Yellow CC 32 FM. You can hashtag her, she's on her way. He said, I want to upload. Add something to it and put all the hashtags on anything. And then plug it, let it charge. Now, we said we want to learn how to do waste to wealth. It means that you will need to add 1 or 2 things to do waste, to add value to them. Some of the waste you can use as they are, but some you still have to add 1 or 2 things to it. Now, what you're going to add to it will how wide you can think and how not creative, how crazy you are. I don't want to use creative. What accessories you add to your waste has to do with how crazy you are. Because there are some things that I have never thought of that you can try. So whatever I say today, I'm not the alpha and omega about this. You get? It's possible you are going to come up with something here today that I have never tried before. So please go ahead and do it. It's possible you're going to be the next inventor that will create one big solution that me, I've never, me, I'm limited because I'm always on the go. You, by the time you start, or by the time your creative brain, you start thinking with all these materials now, you will come up with something crazy. So please be free to be crazy. Don't limit yourself. There's no limitation here. Nobody's going to tell you don't do this and do this. Do anything that comes to your mind. I will be showing you basics, but I want you to add your own creativity. I want you to go wild and do other things that I did not say you should do. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we believe that we are adults and we are creative beings and we have brain. God has given us this kind of energy and this kind of opportunities that we have not yet even start tapping. So we want those things to be opened up today as we're going to go. Do you get? So don't say I want to cash by so no. Try other things. I'm just going to show you different basic things. I will try and do it as fast as possible. We have some materials here that we're going to be using as we go along. And all the projects we are going to do, you can take a picture, you can take a video, but you're not going with it. Because they are what we're going to take to the schools to use to show children. Did you get that? So every product we're going to make, we're not taking it away. We will leave it, we will keep it, then when we are going to, we will show the students that these are things we want to do so that it will be easier. Because we are expecting 1,000 children in each of this community. Right? It's a lot of, it's beautiful, it's good, but it's a lot of work. So if we don't plan it well and arrange it well, you know, like we said, we are all going to be at the event. So because this is all the thing we are doing here is what we're going to be teaching the children. So as soon as you have done it and you will have worked on it more between now and then, so by the time you are teaching the children, you are teaching them from experience. Not as Jumoke said, no, you have to hone it. Anything I teach you here today, you will hone it. It is your own. And not only for those children, even between now and then, you can teach other people in your, you can teach the children in your church, you can teach the children in your mosque, you can teach people in your school. Because it is the more you are doing it, the more ideas will come. If you try one idea today and you keep it in the cooler and you don't open it until August, that's the only thing you will know. But if you try it every day, by then you will have 10 more new ideas that we have not taught you. Did you get the idea? So don't just finish doing. Most of the materials we're going to use are cheap, so you can get them, and I will tell you where you can get them from. Most of the materials here are very cheap, as in ridiculously cheap. So I'll start from here. Let me start from here. So we have foam, we have plywood. They come in different forms. This is HDF, and this is normal plywood. And as you can see, they are scrap. They wanted to throw it away. They will give it to Alamala. Alamala will burn it. I used to cook and give it. That's what they use it for. Once they cut it like this, they just throw it away. So when they throw it away, me, I go there and go and pick. We also use this to make furnitures. I'm not teaching you furniture tire. Sure, you know. I'm not teaching you tire furniture. That one is big money. The DSR has not given me money to teach you that one. You get. I'm teaching you plastic ottoman and rug. Because that's what we're going to teach children. If you want to learn that one, DSI will pay me or you will pay me, and then I will teach you. But now, when we cut some of these furnitures, these are the waste that they generate because they are in a big sheet. So what they do with it, they just cut it, put it down, and then they pack it to and give it to food sellers. They will use it to burn, they will use it to cook. But you will see crazy things that we can do with this scrap. So they are scrap. Now these are the normal original cut. Please, where's my phone? Call Alpha Cutter. She's supposed to bring this for us. Call him that we are expecting him in Alabama right now. So these are normally they cut it. You can cut this into. This is half-inch plywood. This is called half-inch. There's a tiny. Normally for plastic ottoman, you're not supposed to use half-inch, but the quarter-inch they're selling now is so light that as you're even carrying it, it's breaking. So why do you use that kind of product that is bad? So they have, I don't know what happened. Maybe the production they're doing now is terrible. Before we used to have half-inch and quarter-inch that is very strong, but now all the quarter-inch I saw in the don't buy them because as I was picking them, they were cutting. So that's why I had to buy this one. So it's more expensive, but it's better. It's a whole sheet. You give it to the cutters, they'll cut it into size. This is 12 by 12. So you cut into 12 by 12, and then you can cut into circle from 12 by 12. If you have a jigsaw at home, you don't have to give it to any cutter. You can cut it by yourself with a jigsaw. This is a size, or you can do other size. You can do 24 by 24. Do you get? Depending on the size, how you want. This size is that size. So if you want an ottoman that is this size, this is the size you will cut it into. So you can do a 12 by 12, you can do 18 by 18, you can do 20 by 20. You can do, if you want to do a big giant center table or a big giant seat, you can make it like 20 by 20, however you like. So, and then we also have foam. This is quarter-inch foam. This is half-inch foam. And you can also get the 2 inches, 4 inches, however big you want it. But normally I like getting the small size and doubling it than getting the big one. So you can either get the normal thick one or you can get this one and double it. So you have this one. Then you have fabrics. The fabrics can come in different sizes and different shapes and different color as you like it. There are plenty in the market. Some are 800 per yard, some are 1,000 per yard, some are 1,200 per yard, some are 500 naira per yard. So they come in different sizes. You get this one in Ogunpa. You have the you have the silk, you have the leather. Anyhow you want it is there. Spray paints, you need spray paints. Each of these you can get some for 600, you can get some for 800, you can get for 1,000 depending on where you get it. So it's the location that matters. So if you get it at wholesale, you get it for 600, sometimes 550. Or if you get it at ABC chemist, they can say 800. Some colors are even 1,000, like gold and silver. And then we also have the neutral. I use the neutral for like a fixative. So you can use it, gives you a thicker form, and you can now. You know we are here to do waste to wealth. So it means that anything you want to do with this thing, you must incorporate the waste product into it. You can't afford to buy the material and use the material as a whole. Because you use the the material, what difference is you? What is the difference between you and the crafter or the architectural that is? What makes it like? Look at my end. I combine wire with normal wire that we use for wire works. I did not use bead. So instead of using bead, I use cover of water. And guess what? Many people will be arguing. They say, no, it's not cover, it's bead. I was in market yesterday when I was buying these things. School children, I like it. You know, what I always try to do with my work is that I always try to raise curiosity. When people can ask questions, then they will be eager to try it. So I was practicing, I was saying, no, it's not cover, it's cover, it's cover, it's not cover, no, sir, it's not cover. So I looked back and I felt like students, school children, primary 4, 5, we were arguing. So I went back, I said, it is cover. He said, no, it's not cover. And then they were arguing with me. One of them said, I said it's cover. He said, no, it's not cover. So I went closer to them. And I did like this. So the people around were like, Chope Bomolani, Chope, he doesn't want to kidnap, you know. So I moved closer, I said, yeah, touch it. It's cover. He said, it's cover, it's cover. Now, tell me, when they get home and they see cover, what do they think? Do they see it as waste? They would never. So we're not here to talk. We're here to do. We're not here to just talk. We must do and show. So that if you say waste is not waste, what are the things you are using it to do? Then when you now start doing that thing, they will not say, hey, it's true. So it's not waste. So by the time they keep doing this, when they see that cover another time, for them to throw it away, they will come on. Even if they cannot, let me know. Maybe me to be able to do like that auntie that I saw that day. 3 days ago, I was in the traffic. I was driving like this, another person was driving like this. So I noticed that person was signaling me in the car. I didn't know. So the guy is mind that one fine handsome dude, thank God I'm married. He just called down from the car. I said, I love your hearing. Inside his mind, I said, thank you. So he said, is it waste to obsess? I said, yes. So I quickly brought out my car and I passed it to him. So now, so that means all of us that we're doing air service, let's start thinking of how we can incorporate waste. Different forms. You know, it's not only this one that is waste. We have paper waste. We have nylon waste. I have a friend in Ghana that does bracelets with nylon. Nylon like this. I have some at home. I'll look for it. I'll bring it and show you tomorrow. He does bracelets with nylon like this. He will do it like macrame. He will weave it. And he has it on the hand, and he has accessories of the earring. Now look at what is our auntie at that training the last week did. Today, I want you to do this with plastic. This same band that I'm wearing, we are going to try with plastic waste. And the balance in level. We will try it with plastic waste. Now, so every accessory that we have here must not finish without a waste attached to it. So you can't afford to do any material or anything with this thing and you will not incorporate waste. You must incorporate a particular type of waste. Either cloth waste, either plastic waste, either foam waste. It must be a waste. Look at my sister here now. She brought me a lot of waste leather. Why? Because when you guys finished here last week Monday that you did various training, when you were done, me I came back and I started picking all the waste that they use. Some of the waste, these are some of the waste I picked. Imagine all these big resources that they wanted to throw in the gutter. You will see what we're going to do with this today. I picked it on the floor. So when others are done and they said they are done and they are going, that is when your own material is available. So you don't need to be looking for money for material. Material is readily available because they always throw things away. So let's start thinking of things that we can do. Every form, for you ask me for answer. There isn't people and women for biogas now. Biogas you can use it for light, you can use it for gas, Abby. Not the science people know me, I'm not saying they are for gas. Fecal transplant. If
you have
now.
you can use the food to treat someone that is
Chang, go down. Okay. They said you use microphone.
yeah, you use the pool to treat someone that is diseased. Yes.
What's the name of this disease?
Different kinds of diseases.
Even malaria.
Maybe all these crazy ones that don't have the solution. We have another problem. So see, it is because we're not using our brain and thinking, and then we're not researching. There's so many things that people are using ways to do these days.
I said
you can also use urine to treat glaucoma, eye problem.
Eye problem. And I've heard that even people have diabetics or all these things drink urine. I remember I used to say drink early morning urine or something. That's what I will see. Hey, you're in pain and you say you should eat people, you eat tea. All these young boys that are eating people, you think it's easy. No be money they want to spend, and this same money you can get it in all these things. If you know how many money I've gotten from waste well training. If one company invites me, last year I was in Lagos. I did Children's Day playground. I collected plenty money. Do you understand? So that money that Yahoo boy is looking for, me too, I'm getting it. I don't have to eat poo-poo. And if I'm not sick, why do I have to eat poo-poo? But some people are collecting. I read an article that says they are collecting soak away poo-poo, soak away waste now, and using it and generating gas from it. You know about gas? Now, some people are sitting down and doing this study. We cannot just be doing normal and be learning just fashion design and that. There's so many things we can do with fashion design. Even the normal conventional skills that we have. There's so many ways we can incorporate it. There's somebody I follow on Facebook, Strive Masiwa. He said, started studying already. I've come back to it. He said, look for how you can incorporate artificial intelligence into it. Let's keep learning. Let's not stop and I've learned one training 2 years ago. That's all. I don't think any change. I'm asking you. Forget to. They will forget you soon. That will not be our own portion. We must keep learning. All these things that we're talking about, these are the basic, and this is what we call upcycling. There's the recycling aspect. There's a friend of mine that turns plastic into tiles. On women. Plastics. He's converting plastics into bricks. The name of his venture is Brickify. He's using plastics. I have another friend that is turning plastics into shirts. Yes. I will come tomorrow with microscope that one of our partners sends to us from Kenya. They are turning plastic bottle into microscope using 3D printer. It is in my house on my table. I'll bring it tomorrow. From plastic bottle. There's so much we can do. I have some friends that are turning plastic bottles into room sheets. Some are turning plastic bottles. Crazy of them. All of them. So if we are doing this, we are just doing the upcycling aspect. Not the recycling. So what's the difference between recycling and upcycling? Recycling, you will need money. You will need factories. You will need machines. You will need to break down. You will break down this waste into something else. And you will need machine for that. Like someone that is converting this into floor tiles. They will break it down. When they are done, you will not know that it's plastic again. Because you just see floor tiles. You know those interlocking bricks? That's what they are turning it into. Somebody is turning this into shirts. That is recycling. They have broken this down completely. You can't know that it's plastic anymore. And they are turning it into another material. Some people are turning this into nylons. They will break this down. They are even doing that one in Ibadan here. They will break this down and they will get nylons. Different color. Like this from it. But what we are doing is called upcycling. It means that we are just taking the material as it is. We are adding two materials to it, and we are turning it into another product. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you look at it, you can still see that plastic shimele. If you look at my earrings, you can still guess that plastic shimele. I don't need any machine. I only need my hands and some basic tools. So let me continue with my tool announcements. So we have the normal rope, we have wool. You can use this too. You see how we have zips. Me, I'm very crazy, so that's why you see all these materials. If you can start with just one material, you don't have to have all this material before you can start. Do you get that? But I've done this for 10 years, so I've acquired a lot of other accessories. So we have zips. We have googly eyes. If you want to do it, depending on how much the person that we want to sell it to is selling for you. If he's buying it big price, put googly eye. If not, use permanent marker. Take sample.
Circle. Don't worry, look at that is eyes. Just take my and you know that it is eyes. Is it looking like eye? So if the person is not paying plenty money, don't use googly eyes because it's expensive. You get that? Just use permanent marker. So you have googly eyes, you have brown gum, you have normal elbow stick, you have key rings, you have armors, you need armors. Then other accessories, all these accessories that tailors use, you can use it to also accessorize on your plastic. You need tack nails. You will see what we're going to use tack nails to do. So any string guards. Don't worry. Thank God it's 2 days. The reason why it's 2 days is so that if I forget anything on first day, I will teach you on second day. There's string guards. So we're going to you see how we're going to use that and use it to do string guards. You need needles and thread. This is called glue guns. They are glue. If you plug it now, this is the stick. You put the stick. Let me fix it. Put the stick right here, and then we plug it, and then it will be melting out glue for you. Hot glue. So we will use it now. We will take this. We will put it right here, and then you plug this, and then as you are pressing, hot glue will be coming out. There's some projects you can use it for. So it's an hot glue. It comes in different sizes. This is the small size and the big size, and this is the glue stick for the small size. It also has some glue that are glittered. Instead of it to be plain, you can use them for paint. This one you use it to glue something down, but it also has another glue stick that has glitters in it that you can use as not to glue something down but as design. So it means that I can take it and use it to make designs, and it comes with different colors and it has glitters inside. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to need crochet hook for the rug. If you don't have crochet hook, you can use the one for cardigan. You need this also to do finishing on top of your ottoman. These 2 ottomans were done by some students that I taught, and I was not around when they did it. So this is their students' work after changing them for 1 day. That's why it has a lot of mess up like that. You need but I also take it around to show. You need soldering iron. I have one earring that let me show you. You need soldering iron. Soldering iron, you will plug it and it will be hot. So you can use it to make holes, and you can use it to make design, and you can also use it to burn wood. You can use it, once you plug it, and you can use it to draw on wood. It gives a black, like as if you are burning the wood. So I use soldering iron to all these holes. It gives you, once this is hot, it gives you round holes that are neat. So with just ordinary soldering iron on plastic, you can see this round hole. You can also make, it's not only round holes it makes, so you can use it to draw. So imagine you cut a big size of plastic, and then you take a soldering iron, you plug it, and then you just draw as you like, as the spirit leads. You get that? So for you to know that I have 2 earrings, I'll use one side here, I'll use another side here. Okay, so you need soldering iron, you need brushes. You can use the brushes for paint, or you can use it for glue. You also need different forms of wool. I experiment with any form of wool. This you can get at anywhere they are selling paper. You also need to experiment with other kind of. Some glue will work well for a particular project, maybe on plastic, or it will work on glass. So you have different forms of glue around. This is also another kind of glue. This is also another kind of glue. They do different works. So you experiment. The more you use them, the more you get to know what they do. But they have different strengths. This is also another kind of glue. And then you also need a puncher. If you don't have like, for example, you want to make holes, you can use a single hole puncher, and it can punch plastic as it is. You just put it in, it punches it. You need scissors. You need craft cutter. You also need this soft glue for some paperwork and light work. But you can't use this on plastic, you need to not glue. Or you can use this on paper to paper, or on paper to cardboard. Or you cannot use it on paper to carton. But you can't use it beyond that. We go to that place. There's some of the children are going to do you see this stuff they're supposed to bring. So they come with cartons, and we want to do paperwork on carton. you can use this to glue it. We have clips that you can use to hold down your work if you are working. We have the earring accessories, we have the cutter, we have the plier for all the earring family, and we also have the eyelets. Eyelets will give you designs that you can do, that you can open up like this, and we have the puncher for the eyelet. Each of these will give you a hole, and each of these will also help you to make all these works with this, using leather or using any other form. This is some of the work that some of the students did in one of our competitions. I just saw it inside now, so I brought it out. So we had a competition here in June. We're going to have another one next year. So this is one of the work that the students brought from their school. Coconut. I think it's supposed to be like very cake. I'm just saying it now because I don't have to study what they brought. So a student did this with coconut and zips, and you even put school chain inside. So you put your accessories and jewelries inside. One also did this. This is with wool. That wool that you saw there, just normal folding and buttons and the cookie eyes. This is also the tokotaya. This is tokotaya. It has the front and the back, and that's what is used to make all this. So we're going to be experimenting with this using the plastics. We also have this. You can use this to make punch. You can use it to make oil on plastic or anything. This is the local way. So if you don't have lights, you can't say electricity is stopping you. You must look for alternatives. So these are the alternatives. We have we call this one our 30 planters. It's kitty planters. So you cut the plant, but guess what? Here we have some plants that we call air purifiers. There are some plants, natural plants that are living, not dead artificial plants. So they are called air purifiers. Why? If you put them in your house, most especially in areas where you use a lot of toxics, bedrooms, sitting rooms, they catch all the toxic air, put it in themselves, and use that fertilizer. Then they will now release cleaner, fresher air for you. Aloe vera is one of them. Aloe vera is one of them. So I'm looking at, in the next 5 years, every home at least will have one aloe vera in the parlor. And with this, you don't even have to make a hole under it. One thing is just put a little water inside the simple. It doesn't need to overflow. So it means that if I just turn my plastic bottle into mini planters like this, so look at my water. I'm sure many of you will be asking, what is he drinking? This is my water. So who can tell me what is here? I'm drinking it. Mint leaf. This is mint leaf. Mint leaf is also an air purifier, and it's a very good indoor plant. So you can do mini planters like this and plant mint. If you want mint, I have mint seedling. It's 1,000 naira per one. It's not free. You will plant it to multiply. Once you buy one, you will not buy another one for me because that one will multiply. So if I can get 1,000 naira of your money in your life, is good. So mint is check Google now for the benefits of mint. It is on ending. So in I don't know to us. These are my farmers. I grow my own coffee at my backyard. So if I have a day, I know I have leaf that I eat. If I have fat, I have leaf that I eat. If I have cough, I have leaf that I eat. They wait a good in times 24. I grow my pharmacy at my backyard. So that's another thing we're also telling people. We have what we call creative eco garden, where people plant what they eat, and then it will be easy for you to put it on your food. So you can do this mini pot with plastic bottles, and then you have mint on ending, and then you can put it in your meals. So we have our ottoman, we have our chains. This is the chain of the earring I'm wearing. This chain. We also have our, we call this piggy plant. That one is kitty plant. This one is piggy plant. Inside it will plant it, and it's standing in your garden. So we're going to do some of these, and then we have the ottoman. We also have the mushrooms. These are garden decorations. Just to decorate the garden. The garden is not just looking ordinary. So you plant it. And we have some of our waste that we have here. We're going to be working with plastics, tailor's waste, nylons that you generate from your house, from biscuits and pure water and all that, and cement bag. But I'm not sure I brought cement bag, so if I did not bring it, we will use this bag, and then I'll bring more tomorrow morning. And we also have waste from CD and we have waste from leather, and we have waste from wood. So if we are going to be starting with this wood, I'm going to have, what do you think we can use this wood to do? Piggy bank. Okay, half of our piggy bank. If you want this wood to piggy bank, how much can you sell it? Because don't forget that as we're learning waste well, we want to make wealth, isn't it? We want it to be if you have two options of things you can do, weigh the one and say which one will give me money more. So if I turn this to piggy bank, how much will people buy it? How much are they selling normal piggy bank? 100 naira. So this beautiful HDF wood, I'll now turn it into piggy bank and sell it 100 naira. Who said what there for there? But if I take it one of this and I do a wall edition of it, I can say artwork, I can sell it 10,000. You know, artwork is very crazy. What you see and you'll be angry, ask yourself. I see some crazy artworks. There's the man behind here. His name is Wasiu Agolo. He uses iron. When we're going to, maybe tomorrow we're going to finish painting that wall. There's a wall we started, the children started there, we're going to paint it, we finish it. He uses aluminium. I'll ask him if he can come to his workshop so that you can see what people are doing with waste metal. He has one waste frame that he did there. Guess what he used? Guess what he used? Agolo milk. Agolo milk. You know that around agolo? That was what he used to do that project. Guess how much he wants to sell it? Yes. 500K. He's there, you can see it. I'm serious. Now, don't work and think it is small money. It is an artwork. It is a masterpiece. Nobody else will ever do that you have done. And don't underrate it because you are using waste and then you now go and be selling 1,000 naira. You can pick this, put it down, take this one, join it to it on this side, take this other shape. Don't forget that you're not the one that cut this thing. This was how you met it. Join this one to it like this. Pick this one, join it here, join it together. Take nails, take it on it. Take wool, string out on it. Paint the middle. Take over a bottle, put it in the middle and nail it. And the one you put under and say don't sell it 20K. They will why? Because it's an artwork, it is original, it's a masterpiece. And you getting it. So don't underrate whatever you do and say maybe it's because I picked the plank on the wall and so I can do it anyhow. So I'm going to start from here. We're going to turn some of this into string art. And we're going to incorporate covers into it. So if we start from here, once I'm done now, I will divide us. One day, and in town we, okay, let me at this point some of our partners that make this possible. I will be starting with Mr. Kole. I will I know that you did I say Uniplan? Did I call Uniplan? What did I say? I said Kole, I want to go Abi. He's Kole, I want to go from Uniplan. I didn't know different entity. He's late. What should we do?
Give him the mic.
Okay. Oh.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sure you've been having fun. I'm sure you've been having fun. Okay, I have to come late because of you. You've been doing critical thinking. Lovely. I have to come late because of you. Because I have to do some filtering. But I'm not happy with the number. That's where I want to start from. That's where I want to start. And so, if you believe that you're going to learn something today, and I say, no, you're sure you're going to have the next time. You are sure you'll not come tomorrow alone, at least. It's free. And this is the problem. Imagine we're going to try this in Lagos. Imagine what will happen. This is free. Ibadan. Ibadan Kini show. Ibadan Kini show. Okay, it's supposed to be at least 250. And look at that number. It's not encouraging at all. That's the honest truth. But anyway, can you please celebrate the vision behind this? Celebrate her too. Can you celebrate her more? You know what I was going to do? I just said this and dropped my phone. I was on here and I was trying to talk about this, and someone said, we have something like a Christmas tree around somewhere, and I just smiled. And I said the person behind that Christmas tree is the same person that is organizing this. I didn't believe because they felt she can't do that for free. And imagine someone that wants to do this for free. Can you please celebrate that one more time? Is there a waste around? Yeah. Is there anything called waste? No. Is there anything called waste? No. I'll get back to that later. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we have Mr. Jumoke Olowookere, and he's also the CEO Uniplan Integrated Service. They made this happen. The time I wanted to say, you know what? Let me just have this training, just get my volunteers normally. He said no. He said let's use this as an opportunity to empower youth in Ibadan so that they can take it to their own community and also be a blessing for other people. And I'm glad that I agreed with him. So please, a round of applause for him. And we also have BSI Gates. We have their members here. So can we rise up and recognize all the team members of BSI Gates? They actually put down money, cash, for us to get most of the materials that we will need for this project. If they were not here, it will not be possible. Please, a round of applause on behalf of Mr. Jumoke Olowookere. I want to say thank you very much. All the Kules are really doing it. Where are the names now? Sorry, let's give a applause for Mr. Larry. Is also part of our sponsor. We have the race course, Mr. Yomi, lawyer Abayomi Oke, former commissioner youth and sport. He's the one that gave us this space free of charge to use it. And they normally charge, they collect plenty money, but he gave it us free of charge. So he also made it happen. If he didn't give us this space, we will not have anywhere. Maybe we'll be doing it under the tree there. Who else? Who else is part of our sponsor? I think we are done. 5 of us. Okay. And we have the African Creative Hub team also. This happens. So round of applause for every of us. We are going to be seeing the participants fingers. What I'm doing, I will divide. Some people will be doing it. But I said, maybe okay, let me just show everything and then we'll break the session. So that we can do it 1 hour or 2. So I'll start with string guards. For string guards, we will need tack nails. Now, depending on the size of your waste wood, will determine the size of the tack wood you're going to use. If it is thicker, you will not use tack wood. You will use 1-inch nail or 2 inches nail. If you are using big wood, you can use 3 inches nail. So it means that the thickness of whatever scrap wood you want to use will determine the nails you are going to use. If your wood is thick, then your nails will also be thick because half 3/4 of the nail must enter into the wood to be strong. Now, don't say you want to do a work because it's something that it must not be done properly. There must not be any mistake on it. When your customer buy it, they must take it and it must be there forever. Do you understand? So, but because of this wood is not too much, let me show you. So this is the thickness of the wood we want to use. And if you look at this tack nail, and it's like it is almost getting to the bottom, and it's supposed to be 3 inch and it's 3/4 into your wood, so we can use this size. So we will need this size, we will need this, and then we will need our nails and hammer. So we have our nails and we have an hammer. Very good. So now there are different ways you can use this depending on what you want to do. You can do your design here. You can combine with cover. Don't forget it's an artwork, so I'm not telling you this is what you should do. You can decide to just write your initial. This is small wood, isn't it? So you can say, you can just write your initial. And you can just decide to use bottle cover or nail. But you are combining nails, bottle cover,